Hey everyone, it's Noah Wilson here, where the NBC Network is bringing another live musical to TV. Hairspray Live is going to feature some of the most biggest stars to this day. Take a look at the stars that are going to be appearing in Hairspray Live and make sure to catch the live musical December the 7th at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
Tracy was one of my dream roles, and it was mostly because she's like the ultimate underdog. Everyone can relate to her, and she just believes in love and equality, and I think that's something that we need so much of in this world.
I'm very excited to be a part of Hairspray Live, to be in this cast alongside Harvey Fierstein, and Kristen Chenoweth is like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I am such a theater person. I started out on Broadway. I went to shows when I was a little girl. Almost every weekend, my best friend Aaron and I would go, and Hairspray was our favorite. Penny was my favorite. This whole thing is a huge pinch me moment for me. So I have a little heart attack every time Harvey Fierstein is sitting next to me and I hear him speak. It shocks me every time that I'm actually there and his voice is like as amazing in person. It's just so exciting.
Corny Collins is based on a real guy named Buddy Dean, and he was all about integration, and he ended up actually getting, canned eventually. Luckily in Hairspray there's a happier ending, but he's great. He's on the side, and he's for integration, and he's a part of that sort of movement of bringing it on television and kind of having this movement happen live on television. Which is kind of great. I love the sort of the parallel, with us doing a live event and then his being a live television show, and where things happen and things go wrong and events transpire on television, which is gonna happen and transpire on our TVs at home. So it's kind of cool how there's like this double sort of live event happening, if you will.
Amber, the way I see it is she's a bit manic. She's a bit like unhinged. She's a bit wild, and she is very high maintenance. She's sort of the archetypical like mean girl. She's the blonde, like what we've all seen. She's that girl. We all know that girl. She's Amber. She's very Amber, and she is Tracy's nemesis. She's really fun. I think there's a lot of comedy to Amber. I think she's an extremely unsympathetic character, but you can sort of make her almost like cartoonishly, like unhinged, just like unsettling. She's uncomfortable. She's a really uncomfortable character. I was very attracted to her.
Seaweed J Stubbs is like this ultra cool, soulful dude, man. He's like this hip young high schooler that is managing to change the world and be this cool guy through his music, through his love of art, through his love of dance, and the true understanding that he gets from his mother, who we know is Motormouth Maybelle, Jennifer Hudson, that you love people that don't even look like you and that disagree with you, despite differences, because and a lot of it is through the music, a lot of it is through the dance and the things that we have in common in spirit. So I relate to him very heavily, and to get to be able to tell his story and share that part, I don't know, it's beyond a dream.
Being in rehearsals is great, first of all. We're all really happy because there's not really like a bad egg in the bunch, because you never know what you're gonna get with a job full of like such a, I don't know the right word, eclectic group of people. But everyone's really open and warm, and it's, I don't know, the best way I would describe it is like a group of people who really love theater. So everything else is just extra. We all are just happy that we get to do a show, and we're in rehearsals, and we're having a lot of fun, so.
Edna is a woman. She's married to a wonderful, funny little man that she adores and who adores her, and he owns a joke shop, and that's all he's ever wanted to do. He's always just, he's a whoopee cushion kind of guy, and she's really helped support the family by taking in laundry, as many women have in the past, and And in that life, she's let herself go a bit, and she's gotten to be a very large woman, and she's agoraphobic. She doesn't leave the house. And she has this daughter who she watches go out in the world, but she's very frightened for her because her daughter is also a plus-sized girl, and she's just scared that she's gonna get hurt the way she did. She doesn't want Tracy to get hurt in the world, and she wants to protect her, but she can't.
Motormouth Maybelle, I think she is the movement. She is the power. She is the presence. She's very robust. She has a very big personality. She's someone who cannot be missed. And I feel like she's almost like the mother of it all.
My character is Miss Velma von Tussle, who was a former pageant queen and is still living in the past, and I have no idea why they called me for this. But anyway, she's living in the past. She was Miss Baltimore Crabs. She wants her daughter to be a star, and she's a producer of the Corny Collins show. So let's just say that she does whatever it takes, just like a good former Miss Baltimore Crabs would do, to get her daughter out front and center. And then, of course, that means she can be the star as well.
Well, I always love rehearsing anything I do because that's the most fun. You can never control the outcome, but you can control the fun you have in a rehearsal hall. And there's no more fun imaginable than rehearsing with the likes of Harvey Fierstein and Derek Hough and Sean Hayes and Andrea Martin and Rosie O'Donnell and Jennifer Hudson, etc., etc., etc.
Rehearsal process is awesome because we usually do a lot of dancing and sometimes a lot of music rehearsals too, but it's so much fun.
This is Hairspray like you've never seen it before. This isn't the Broadway show. This isn't any of the movies. We're creating our whole new Hairspray, and it's going to be really, really exciting.